Hello leading ladies, it's Heidi Alexandra Pollard and welcome to week 2 of the 100-week coaching program. This week we're going to be setting a clear vision, creating a clear vision for your business and your future. And in particular, I want you to start thinking about setting your baseline, because really you're going to be able to want to measure and track from here to where you're going throughout the program. So really we're at that first point and we want to start measuring where you're at now. And also, in order to get a clear vision and to look ahead at where you want to see your business and your lifestyle going, you really need to be able to take stock and to pause and be in the moment. And I know that's something us ladies aren't always that great at. And I wanted to share you just some thoughts that I've been writing down at night as I pause and reflect on my day. And I've been doing lots of reading, and a lot of these ideas came from that. So my video to you this week for week 2 is about just taking stock and pausing and reflecting for a moment in order to allow the great things and allow your mind to come up with the vision of the future. So the Buddha teaches us that change requires insight. And here at Leading Ladies, a lot of what we're doing is all about getting that insight, noticing where you're at, thinking about what else is possible, surrounding yourself with other people who will support you along the way. But this insight that we want, it can't really happen until we stop and we focus our attention on what is happening in front of us right now. And ladies, I know, because I've fallen into this trap myself, this is not always easy, because most of us are running all the time. But stopping allows us to rest the body and to calm the mind. And once we're calm, then we can go looking. Then we can go looking beyond and look deeply into the situation we're in now and decide where to from here. So here at Leading Ladies, I want to get you to give yourself permission. So you don't need it from me. You need to give yourself permission to step off your frantic life and business treadmill, because I know in reality that's where many of us are, to stop unconsciously doing the same things over and over and over. And again, stop that overwhelm creeping in by pausing and allowing yourself just to be in that moment. It's kind of like, aligning everything together and just pausing that for a moment. So once we stop and rest and reflect, then we can find this constructive way forward. And so here in week 2, when we're wanting to create a clear vision, we've got to pause just for a moment before we can then step into the future. Because what happens is often it's our daily habits that stop us from moving ahead. So I want you to get clear on what habits are holding you back. There is a Zen story, that I'd like to share with you that I've been reading about a man and a horse. And the horse is galloping really quickly, and it appears that the rider is urgently on his way going somewhere. And a bystander calls out, "Hey, where are you going?" To which the man riding on the horse replies, "I don't know. Ask the horse." And this, I think, really reflects on what is often our life story. Many of us are riding along on a horse, but we don't really know where we're going. And we can't seem to stop the horse when we want to. The horse is kind of like our habit energy, the force of habit that just keeps pulling us along and along, and we often feel powerless to change that tug that it has over us. We're always running. It's become our habit, our daily habit, and the norm of our everyday living. And really, I want you to think about, if you're running all the time, even during your sleep, and you'll know what I mean if you are. Sleep is meant to be a time when we rest and recuperate and regenerate and build new cells. So if you're running all day long for yourself, for others, and you're running in your sleep, then we've become our own worst enemy. So ladies, if you're in conflict with yourself and with Mother Nature, because that's what you're doing if you're constantly moving and never pausing, we therefore start to feel lethargy, and we can often start to resent others. And this is when conflict arises, because when we're in conflict with ourselves and our own inner nature, it's so easy to become in conflict with others. So what I want you to do in order to stop this turmoil right now is I want you to imagine yourself as a really big, large oak tree. Imagine yourself as an oak tree, and I want you to dig your tap roots really, really deep. Dig those roots deeper and deeper, and a lot of what we'll be doing, although we're working on business, is also about being more mindful in deepening your own tap roots, getting more solid in who you are and where you're going. Because that way you're not being blown around side to side. Imagine a palm tree compared to an oak tree. The oak tree is solid and stands still, whereas the palm tree, waves around in the wind. And what we want to become is more like the oak tree and a lot less blown around by the wind. So we have to learn the art of stopping and of being still in the present moment. And so today in this video, I just want to encourage you to pause. Pause for a moment. And when you undertake this week's activities about creating that clear vision for the future, I want you to have paused and taken some still time first before you get clear on that vision. I hope you're enjoying the program so far. I know I'm enjoying delivering it to you. I look forward to reading your posts and seeing all that you're doing this week as you get clear on your vision. That's it for now. This is Heidi Alexandra Pollard for Leading Ladies International. Bye.